Hey, Real Green Ninja here. Today we're talking about how to do open invoice statements, so let's begin. Sometimes you might want to send a statement to one of your customers that just shows what they currently owe for on a statement. Now, again, you don't want to necessarily send all the adjustments and payments they've made. You're just saying, hey, this is a service or that has an open balance, so I wanted you to pay on it, just again to let you see what it is. So when you want to do something like that, you're going to go to the statement screen right here, and then go to this options button. In this options button, there is a checkbox that says Open Invoice. What this option does is it shows only things that the customer owes for and what those invoice numbers are if an invoice number has been generated yet. Now, the way it works is it's going to look at the customer's history. Let's see if we can find someone here. There we go. Look at the history. It's going to look at the transaction that was performed, and it's going to see if any money got fully allocated to it. So this right here, you'll see there is no money allocated to it, or it's not fully paid for. There's an unpaid balance. So again, this transaction would show an open statement. This one would not, because there is no unpaid balance. Now, one thing to also be aware of, though, is that we'll also include adjustments that have not been fully funded. So, for example, if they have like a bounce check fee or some other type of debit adjustment that was made on the account that hasn't been satisfied either through a payment or another adjustment, then it's going to show on there. So again, you're going to check mark this open invoice that's under this options button. You're going to set the rest of your criteria and everything, and then hit get statements by account. Now again, this is going to show the open balances. So if I go to, let's go someone random here. Let's go to this guy. If I go here and do a preview, you'll see there's a snow removal, there's the balance, but you'll see the snow removal here does not have a balance. The reason is because normally snow removals are done with a monthly invoice, and that monthly invoice number gets us tied to the service once it's generated for that service. So again, this one already had a monthly invoice sent, this one had not. But like I said, it's only showing the open balances, the ones that need to be satisfied. So if we go and we uncheck that option, the only thing I'm doing is changing one checkbox here. You'll see now we're showing payments, we're showing other services. Again, this month, some of these services like this Christmas light was fully funded. Because it was fully funded, that's why I didn't show an open invoice statement. Now, like I said, though, you do got to be careful, because it will show, it will go through and show adjustments as well. I think this guy has one. Let's take a look here. Yeah, sometimes this first guy's really hard to, there we go. Let's take a look here. See if we have any adjustments on there. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, here's one. Test credit card refund debit. So again, this is a debit that was put on. Oh, I'm sorry. That was, I forgot to hit the open invoice button. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay, so again, raise prepayment. This was an adjustment made when prepayment was generated. Again, for some reason, it wasn't fully funded. It's hard to say why it wasn't. It's one of those things you'd give Real Green a call, and we might be able to poke around and take a look. But usually it means that, when a payment was applied, maybe it got applied to the older balance of like a service that was performed, and it didn't fully satisfy the raised prepayment. And again, it's just a matter of going in and reallocating money to the service or adjustment you don't want to show anymore. But keep in mind, in order to do that, you have to take money from something else, and then that thing would show up. So like I was saying, though, it's pretty much the open invoice is going to show things that have not been fully funded yet. And then once you generate that, print it out, send it out, email it, whatever. So I hope this helps. You guys have yourself a wonderful day.